Logan Square is a densely populated area located northwest of the Chicago Loop that began as an open prairie outside of the city limit. Soon after being utilized as a farmland, the area was overtaken by industry that followed the development of the railway system. With the industry came jobs that were primarily done by German factory workers. After the Chicago fire, the land continued to develop and the immigrant population continued to increase, with another wave after World War I. Population began to fall in 1930 and continued in 1950 when the Kennedy Expressway and Blue Line were constructed. The 1960s brought resurgence as the newly established neighborhood association improved housing and community spirit. Now the oldest section, Bucktown, is a haven for artists. Today the area is filled with ethnic and economic diversity, especially with the influx of Hispanics that began in 1960. The Hispanic population makes up 2/3 of the area's population and is the largest population of Puerto Rican, Cuban, South, and Central Americans in the Chicago area. The Polish language can still be heard on the streets as a remnant of the once significant European immigrant population.
Gentrification is defined as the buying and renovating of houses and stores in deteriorating urban neighborhoods by upper or middle class income families or individuals, thus improving property values but often displacing low-income families and small businesses. This can be seen in a variety of different aesthetics seen in Logan Square. These buildings house small businesses such as restaurants and thrift stores. While these modern buildings attract young and middle-class individuals, which is good for businesses, many of the residents that currently live in Logan Square are experiencing major rent increases because of the increases of the middle-class population. The issue of gentrification is being swept under the rug by new community members and officials. State Senate Iris Martinez tells DNA Info Chicago that Governor Runner doesn't care about working families, he doesn't care about our communities, which is significant since the members of the original community want change.
The movement to fight gentrification is primarily a grassroots movement because community members are trying to call attention to this issue by protesting and marching. The group was organized by the Logan Square Neighborhood Association and Grassroots Illinois Action. Eduardo Cordero is one of the people who helped organize the rally, and he's only 16. He says, "We've been working here for years to make this neighborhood better and safer, and now we can't even live here." One of the chants that exemplifies the community's frustration with rising prices was, "Once I pay my rent, all my money's spent."
Rent is increasing not only because people are attracted to the development in Logan Square. It is relatively cheaper to live there than in higher-end neighborhoods such as Wicker Park, which are still in close proximity.
There hasn't been a lot of news coverage on the gentrification in Logan Square, besides the little covered about the protests that have taken place. The local officials have responded to these protests in the past, but haven't really done much to address the concerns of the community members as a whole. Therefore, the issue of gentrification in Logan Square is not widely spread news. The knowledge of this issue is only limited to the Chicagoland area, including the Logan Square community itself.